and I'm going to go to linwood.church, and presto, there's the website. Now, just so you know, I'll just go back to Google here as an example. I can also type in lbcnewlife.com, which you still own the registration to. And when I go there, notice it automatically redirects to linwood.church. And one other important point, you actually have a secure connection to the church. I've even got an SSL certificate on the church website, which helps with your Google rankings. Google actually gives you a little better juice if you got an SSL certificate. One other quick thing, a lot of people have a bad habit of typing the domain name into the Google search bar, or into their search bar, not the actual address bar. So even if I go to Google and type in linwood.church and hit enter, notice that it's going to pull up a whole bunch of stuff, linwoodchurch.org and all that. So we have to move down a couple to actually get to linwood.church, your homepage. That's mainly because you need some more content mentioning Linwood Church and all the things that you guys are doing. But if I click there, notice it takes me right to the church. Now, also to show you, the linwood.church domain is registered through a registration service called name.com. All right, it is set to locked, so nobody can transfer this unless we allow them to transfer it. And notice that the contact is set to Brother Ed, and it's using the basic email account, the basic Gmail account that I set up for Linwood, the linwoodnewlife@gmail.com address. All right. Now, this phone number that you see here is one of my phone numbers, only because I had to use that so I could get a text message verification to get this set up. We can change that and put it in, Brother Ed's phone number or whatever you want to do. But notice it does list Brother Ed as the contact and the address and all that. Notice in the name.com account, we also have lbcnewlife.com is registered here too. Originally, it was registered through AT&T's business web hosting, but AT&T doesn't actually register domain names. They use a company called Melbourne IT, which is actually out of Australia. And so once we were able to get control of that account finally, after jumping through some hoops a couple of years ago, I transferred the name to this name.com because it's much easier to do any sort of changes to the domains that we need to. Now, one other quick thing, notice that the linwood.church domain is actually going to go, or needs to be re-registered before February the 4th. I'll get an email, let me rephrase that, the linwoodnewlife@gmail.com account will get an email notification if it hasn't already for that. And then the lbcnewlife.com is registered through March 21st of 2018. So I'll send you a deal on continuing the linwood.church domain. Like I said, it is fine right now, but it is coming up for re-registration on February the 4th. And if we go through here and take a look at it just to show you, the linwood.church domain, as we discussed, is $34.99 per year for the domain. I'd suggest probably 2 years at a time is a little better, but you can do 1 year at a time. And that's it. Any questions? Give me a call.